भविष्य के भी अमर प्रेरणा के स्रोत है। अपने आदर्शों का ये सम्मान, उनसे प्रेरणा, यही विकसित भारत के हमारे संकल्प को ऊर्जा और आत्मविश्वास से भर रहा है। साथियों, एक कमजोर राष्ट्र का अपने लक्ष्यों तक पहुंचना मुश्किल होता है। इसलिए नेताजी सुभाष ने हमेशा सशक्त राष्ट्र का सपना देखा। आज 21वीं सदी का भारत भी एक सशक्त और दृढ़ प्रतिज्ञ राष्ट्र के तौर पर अपनी पहचान बना रहा है। अभी अभी आपने देखा है, ऑपरेशन सिंदूर भारत को जख्म देने वालों के घर में घुसकर हमने उन्हें तबाह कर दिया। भारत आज शक्ति बढ़ाना भी जानता है, शक्ति संभालना भी जानता है और उसका इस्तेमाल करना भी जानता है। नेताजी सुभाष के समर्थ भारत के विजन पर चलते हुए आज हम डिफेंस सेक्टर को आत्मनिर्भर बनाने में जुटे हैं। पहले भारत सिर्फ विदेशों से हथियार मंगाने पर आश्रित रहता था। आज हमारा डिफेंस एक्सपोर्ट 23,000 करोड़ को पार कर चुका है। भारत में बनी ब्रह्मोस और दूसरी मिसाइलें कितने ही देशों का ध्यान खींच रही है। हम स्वदेशी की ताकत से भारत की सेनाओं का आधुनिकीकरण कर रहे हैं। भाइयों बहनों, आज हम 140 करोड़ देशवासी विकसित भारत के संकल्प के लिए एकजुट होकर काम कर रहे हैं। विकसित भारत का यह रास्ता आत्मनिर्भर भारत अभियान से मजबूत होता है। इसे स्वदेशी के मंत्र से ताकत मिलती है। मुझे विश्वास है, विकसित भारत की इस यात्रा में पराक्रम दिवस की प्रेरणा हमें निरंतर इसी तरह बल देती रहेगी। मैं एक बार फिर आप सभी को नेताजी सुभाष की जन्म जयंती की बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं। भारत माता की जय। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम।
आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के संदेश के लिए हम आभार प्रकट करते हैं। एक बार जोरदार फिर से तालियां हो जाए। Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the most defining and most awaited moment of today's program. It is a moment of profound honor and national pride for all of us that the Honorable Vice President of India, Shri C.P. Radhakrishnan ji, has graced the historic occasion of Parakram Diwas with his gracious presence. A distinguished statesman, the Honorable Vice President has always spoken about a vision of governance that draws strength from India's civilizational roots, upholds constitutional values, and places national unity and collective character at the center of progress. His presence here today sends a powerful message that Netaji's ideals of courage, sacrifice, discipline, and unity continue to illuminate the path of the Republic of India. It will be an honor to now request the Honorable Vice President of India, Shri C.P. Radhakrishnan ji, to address this august gathering on the occasion of Parakram Diwas from the birthplace of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. I'll also request Dr. Deepayan Patnaik, translator, to step forward.
भारत माता जगी सर्वशक्तिमाना, वो सर्व दयालु தாங்க ஸ்ரீ சர்ணா கமல மோரா பக்தி போதா பிரணாம் ஜானா உச்சி. I am immensely happy that on my very first official visit to Odisha, I have come here to honor and pay our tribute to Katak, son of the soil, and the great son of Bharat Mada, the Bharat Ratna Sri Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose ji, on his 129th birth anniversary. On this great day, the dignitaries who are sharing the dais with me, our Honorable Governor of Odisha, Dr. Hari Babuji, Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha, Sriman Mohan Charan Maji ji, Honorable Minister of Culture, Government of Odisha, Sri Suryabanshi Suraj ji, Honorable Member of Parliament Katak, Sriman Bhartru Hari Magtab ji, most respected MLAs on the dais, Sriman Chavik Biswal ji, Srimati Sophia Fardos ji, Sri Prakash Chandra Sethi ji, Honorable Mayor of Katak, Sriman Subhash Chandra Singh ji, Beganu, sabko namaskar. The state of Odisha carries with quiet pride a rich heritage where history, spirituality and art flow seamlessly through everyday's life. From the majestic Konark Sun Temple and the graceful classical Odyssey to the sacred calling of Lord Jagannath at Puri, Odisha is living witness to the soul of great civilization of Mother Bharat. My visit to Bharat Ratna Subhash Chandra Bose Birthplace Museum Trust been truly enriching. What a personality he is. What a sacrifice he has made. What a courage he got in his heart. How he faced the struggles. How he moves on. Everything has been brought to our heart by this Museum Trust, and I appreciate that. The 12 galleries explain to us the life story of the great son of Mahabharat. I am happy to have inaugurated the postal stamp gallery of Bharat Ratna Netaji, Sanskriti Bhavan, and the exhibition today. Such exhibitions will enable the younger generation to understand the immense sacrifice and the hardships endured by our freedom fighters who laid down everything during the independence movement so that we could breathe the air of freedom today. We all are enjoying the independence today. It is because of the great sacrifice of our elders, our leaders like Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. I sincerely appreciate the state government under the leadership of Sri Mohanji, supported strongly by the Ministry of Culture of the central government, for honoring Bharat Ratna Sri Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose in a befitting manner. The way they are doing and celebrating this gives a lot of inspiration for every young man of Odisha and to the nation. Just before my speach, we all heard the video message of our beloved Honorable Prime Minister, Sriman Narendra Modi ji. Sriman Narendra Modi ji conferred due honor to Bharat Ratna Sri Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose by celebrating his birthday every year as Parakram Diwas since 2021. So everybody fought, everybody has to be recognized. There may be difference of opinion, different way of fighting for the independence, that is entirely different. But the great sacrifice should be honored by every Indian. In 2018, Sri Narendra Modi ji named the Rose Island as the Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Dweep. An English name has been renamed in the name of the great son of our mother Bharat, Netaji. Sri Modi ji's decisive action, fearless vision and unwavering commitment to the national security and self-reliance expresses the spirit of Parakram, that is the spirit of courage and resolve. Parakram Diwas stands not just as a remembrance of Netaji's valor, but as a call to every Indian to act boldly, with courage, and we must all involve ourselves in the service of the nation building. Dear friends, I was deeply moved when our Odisha police band played Kadam Kadam Padayo Ja, the marching tune of the soldiers of the Indian National Army from Singapore to Manipur. Today, as we commemorate his birth anniversary, it will be fitting tribute to Bharat Ratna Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose if we all pledge to work collectively for what he has fought, that independence we got. But he is the only leader of that time. What we will do after independence? He has declared that I want to make India the most powerful nation. I want to eliminate the poverty. That is his vision. Nobody, till we got the independence, everybody was thinking about the independence. But Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose is the only leader what we should do after the independence. And now, if we all work collectively marching towards the goal of Viksit Bharat by 2047, that is the real tribute we are paying to our great Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose ji. Gadam Gadam Badho, Viksit Bharat ki or, that should be our slogan. As he has said, Delhi Chalo, that has been achieved. Now, we want to become the most powerful nation. For that, we all must work together. I am very pleased to see Sri Magdabji, who was my colleague in the Lok Sabha during 12th and 13th. And also, I am surprised by his great contribution to the Odisha state as well as to the nation. The people of, that is the reason why the people of Odisha is continue to show their love on him by electing him for the 7th term to the August House of the People. It is a recognition of his hard work for the people of Odisha. During my travel to Cuttack from Bhubaneswar, our Honorable Governor Dr. Hariji was briefing me about the development activities being undertaken by the state government all around the state, including the tribal areas. He told me there are infrastructure projects are coming up like anything. More than 1,40,000 crore being invested in the infrastructural developments. That means nobody can stop Odisha coming to the top of the table in the nation. And our governor told to me nearly the tribal population is about 22-23%. I was the governor of Jharkhand, which is predominantly by the tribal people. And I was in charge for a brief period as the governor of Telangana. That is again, the population of tribals is significant. And I became the governor of Maharashtra. If I tell the data that everybody will get surprised. The second largest tribal population in one single state, that is Maharashtra. So my interest is always in the development. My concentration will be always in the development of tribal people. And I am very happy that Odisha government is taking special steps for uplifting the living standards of the tribal people. My special congratulations to our Chief Minister for his efforts. The events organized today to pay our respect to the great leader, Sri Netaji, have offered a glimpse of immense good work being done by the Chief Minister Mohan Charan Majiji and Odisha's history of resistance from ancient times to the freedom struggle found a powerful ego in Netaji's revolutionary path. In the museum I have seen, he said, his teacher's photo was there. Then our MP, Katak MP, was explaining to me why that has been kept. I am telling you very honestly, a great leader being shaped, created by only a teacher. That is what the respect has been given to Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose's teacher. That is very inspiring me. Even today, Netaji's memory lives vibrantly in Odisha, in institutions, in stories passed down generations, and in the silent pride of families whose ancestors answered his call. I have seen how the people are involved. And our MP was very clearly explaining to all of us, in spite of the difference with Mahatma Gandhiji, when Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose has formed the Forward Bloc, it is not against Gandhiji, but it is against his way of fighting against the colonial rule, and he wants to form a new party, Forward Bloc. And when he arrived in Cuttack, thousands and thousands people came. That time everybody knows Mahatma Gandhi is the unquestionable leader. That unquestionable leader was questioned by one single man, that is Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. So it shows how great leader he is. Oh, I forget the fire that Bharat Ratna Sri Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose light against the colonial power of the day continues to spark within each Indian today. The very first patriotic spark that has been ignited in my heart, that is after going through the life history of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Sri Netaji continues to live. Wherever courage defeats the fear, And wherever duty rises above the self-interest, where our Bharat dares to dream big and stand tall, his ultimate call is that India should be free from poverty and India should be the most powerful nation in the world. That is his wish. We all work together to make his wish as reality, and that is the real tribute we are paying to the Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. And with these words I conclude my speech. Jai Jagannath, Jai Hind, long live Mother Bharat. Thank you everyone.
We would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable Vice President of India for his inspiring words. Can we have a huge round of applause for that? Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we now move to a special moment in today's program, a moment to honor a few eminent freedom fighters whose life reflects courage and service to the nation. May I respectfully request the Honorable Vice President of India, Shri C.P. Radhakrishnan ji, to kindly felicitate them with a memento and a uttariya. I request all our esteemed dignitaries to kindly step forward for the felicitation. To begin with, we would like to welcome with a round of applause Wing Commander Shri B.S. Singhdeo. Wing Commander Singhdeo shares a rare and historic association with Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, a fourth-generation alumnus of Ravenshaw Collegiate School, Netaji's own alma mater. His family shared close ties with the Bose family in Cuttack. His father and the royal family of Dhenkanal played a pivotal role in supporting Netaji during the planning and execution of his daring escape from house arrest in 1941. A former Indian Air Force officer of exceptional distinction, he served the nation with exemplary courage and skill, including active participation in the 1971 war. He is also a founding force behind the Netaji Subhash Ayani Trust, dedicated to preserving Netaji's legacy. Thank you, sir. May I now request the Honorable Vice President to felicitate Shri Mayadhar Malik from Purshottampur village of Cuttack district. Shri Malik started his journey as a freedom fighter from the young age of 13 and went on to take part in Quit India movement inspired by Mahatma Gandhi's clarion call. We'll have to give some time as sir comes on stage and joins. That's a very humble gesture on part of our Honorable Vice President. He has himself stepped down with all our esteemed dignitaries to do the honors. As we were mentioning, Shri Malik started his journey as a freedom fighter from the very young age of 13, went on to take part in Quit India movement inspired by Mahatma Gandhi's clarion call. After independence also, he has continued to dedicate himself to nation building by participating in the Bhudan movement and continues to be a member of the Swadhinata Sangrami Seba Sangha. कटक रही पूजनीय स्वाधीनता संग्रामी को आम गहन रे पाई आमे कृतज्ञ तांको पे गोटे जोरदार करताली होई जिवा दरकार. A special thank you to our Honorable Vice President, sir, for doing the honors and going down and felicitating our freedom fighter. Thank you so much, sir. I'll now request the Honorable Vice President to felicitate Shri Narada Raut from Luniga village of Cuttack district. While Shri Raut could not attend personally because of his ailing health, his son is here with us and will be receiving the honor. We'll felicitate him there itself. So I'll request Shri Raut's son to join there. Shri Raut, inspired by Mahatma Gandhi's ideals, dedicated himself to the Indian freedom movement and was jailed several times. He fought along with some of the illustrious freedom fighters of Odisha, including Navakrishna Chaudhary, Malati Devi, and Harakrishna Mahatab. Shri Raut actively took part in the Quit India movement, worked for several social reforms, including women empowerment and welfare of scheduled caste and scheduled tribe communities. And now to felicitate Sri Raut's son, who's here with us. As I have just mentioned, Sri Narada Raut could not attend because of his ailing health, but his son is here with us. So we'll request him to please step forward for the felicitation. From Sri Narada Raut from Nuniga village of Cuttack district. Thank you so much. Can we have a huge round of applause? जोरदार करताली हो जाओ. देशर स्वाधीनता एवं स्वाधीनता परवर्ती समय राज्यर सामाजिक कल्याण पाई निजर जीवन को उत्सर्गीकृत करी आसीथिबा श्रीयुक्त नारद राउत आम समस्तंकर नमस्य. We'd like to thank our esteemed dignitaries and request them to join us back on stage. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for our Honorable Vice President for doing this honors and felicitating our eminent freedom fighters. It was a really humble gesture on his part. We are very, very grateful for that. Ladies and gentlemen, I now request the Honorable Vice President, Shri C.P. Radhakrishnan ji, and all esteemed dignitaries who are joining back on stage to release a special cover on the Philatelic Gallery in Netaji Birthplace Museum approved by the Odisha Postal Circle. As a tribute to Netaji, Odisha Postal Circle has taken initiative and in coordination with the Culture Department, Government of Odisha and Netaji Birth Museum Trust, a philatelic gallery has been carved out in Netaji Birthplace Museum, displaying commemorative postage stamp, first day cover, special cover and other philatelic material on Netaji. The gallery was also inaugurated by the Honorable Vice President earlier today. The special cover on the Philatelic Gallery in Netaji Birthplace Museum. Yes, we'll request someone from the Odisha Postal Circle to please join on stage. Yes. That marks the release. Thank you to our Honorable Vice President, sir, and all our esteemed dignitaries on dais for doing the honors. Thank you. I'll now request everyone to please rise for the national anthem. राष्ट्रीय गान के सम्मान में सभी से विनम्र अनुरोध है, अब वे खड़े हो जाएं. Thank you everyone. That brings us to the end of the Parakram Diwas celebration. We would once again like to thank the Honorable Vice President of India, Shri C.P. Radhakrishnan ji, and all our esteemed dignitaries for gracing this occasion. Thank you.
ഭാരതത്തിന്റെ ബഹുമാന്യനായ പ്രധാനമന്ത്രി ശ്രീ നരേന്ദ്രമോദിജി എത്തിച്ചേർന്നിരിക്കുന്നു. വലിയ കയ്യടികളുടെ അദ്ദേഹത്തെ നമുക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യാം. Okay, കേരളത്തിന്റെ ആദരണീയനായ മുഖ്യമന്ത്രി ശ്രീ പിണറായി വിജയൻ അവർ എത്തിച്ചേർന്നിരിക്കുന്നു. അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് സ്വാഗതം. On behalf of people of Kerala, we extend our respectful greetings and a warm welcome to the Honorable Prime Minister on the land of Thiruvananthapuram. തിരുവനന്തപുരത്തിന്റെ മണ്ണിലെത്തിയ ഭാരതത്തിന്റെ പൊന്നോമനപുത്രൻ പ്രധാനമന്ത്രി ശ്രീ നരേന്ദ്രമോദിജിക്ക് ഹൃദയപൂർവ്വമായ സ്വാഗതം, ആദരപൂർവ്വമായ അഭിവാദ്യങ്ങൾ. I request Honorable Minister of State for Railways and Jal Shakti, Shri V. Somana, to welcome and felicitate our Honorable Prime Minister by presenting a memento. I would request the other dignitaries on the dais to kindly join the Honorable Ghana. ആദരണീയ കേന്ദ്ര സഹമന്ത്രി ശ്രീ ബി സോമനെയും മറ്റ് വിശിഷ്ടാതിഥികളും ചേർന്ന് സമ്മാനിക്കുന്നു. Thank you, gentlemen. May I now invite the Honorable Chief Minister of Kerala, Shri Pinarayi Vijayan, to kindly deliver the welcome address. ബഹുമാന്യനായ മുഖ്യമന്ത്രി അവർകളെ ഏറ്റവും ആദരവോടുകൂടി ക്ഷണിക്കുകയാണ്.
Sri Narendra Modi ji, Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri R.V. Arlekar, Honorable Governor of Kerala, it is with immense pride and pleasure that I welcome Sri Narendra Modi ji, Honorable Prime Minister of India, to Kerala, the God's own country. I also extend a hearty welcome to the prominent figures on the dais that include Sri R.V. Arlekar, Honorable Governor of Kerala, Sri V.V. Rajesh, Honorable Mayor Thiruvananthapuram, Sri George Kurian, Union Minister of State, Sri M.B. Rajesh, Minister for LSGD, Sri Shashi Tharoor, MP, Sri Rajiv Chandrasekhar, former Minister, and the officials and the general public, including the beneficiaries of various schemes that are being launched here. The Prime Minister has been kind enough to come down